Here's the 5 principles.
So what are some of you guys' concerns with working with Ngan Hipsi?
Big ones are relationships within the Ngan Hipsi, because if they end up dating, then it's an amazing and fruitful concept. But then once they break up, then cliques start forming, they start taking sides, and if one person doesn't come to Tuni, then it's going to more and more, it's going to lead them to not come back. And it's one of the biggest problems that we have facing with, especially when it comes to relationships between Kakayam.
I think another problem is that like with Hipsis, it's post confirmation, so there's not really anything holding them back, holding them to the church, because they're not forced to go to Yao Li anymore. They're not forced to go to Bible. So like at that point, when they're going to Tuni, all as Hunchungs, we're constantly walking on a trapeze line pretty much, because anything we do might cause them to stay, or it might cause them to leave. So like that's one of the challenges, because we need to find that very thin white line of, how do we teach Gakam, how do we keep this fun, but also make sure that they still have Tente in all of this.
I think that's when they start to lose interest. When they start to get older, they're more involved in school, and then they're about to go into college. So it's like their priorities is not towards tuning; it's more towards like moving their life forwards and stuff like that. And so they do their homework and stuff like that's not involving Tini. So they don't think of Tini as a priority anymore.
My concern is I might not know enough to teach Hipsi. I'm worried that I might mess up something that the church is teaching or something.
For me, it's just lack of experience in general.
For me, it would be not knowing how to properly teach the kids, and learning how to teach the proper age group, because most of the time I work with Mitsi, so Tipsy is something new that I would try and want to try learning about.
I think it'd be the distractions that come with life, and sometimes it's really hard to stay focused in Tuni.
Another thing is working with Hipsies is how do we be a Hunchung but also be like not a friend with them also, because they are getting older. They will be our peers soon. So with our peers soon. So like, although we treat them as Gekam, they will be our peers. So like, if we're not their friends, then what are we?
How do we draw that line?
And then the last question is, the last question is, what are some challenges about being a Hunchung? Well, for one, it's the time commitment. We're all busy with our own lives. Heck, we're probably busier than these kids in Sinhua. I'm being honest. Most of us work an 8-hour job, go to school for 6 hours. But we still find the time somehow. And also, we are really just volunteering our time. This work that we're doing, this mentoring, this counseling, taking care of the kids, people get paid to do this job. And we're doing it, out of free will, because we're doing it with the thought in mind that at the end, at the very end, when we die, our payment will be in heaven.
A challenge I see is kind of making sure we stay motivated, especially since we do put so much effort and time in, and sometimes we get discouraged when the outcome isn't what we wanted. And another thing is just the time that we put in to make sure that it's rewarded.
So I think a lot of of what we struggle with is also what the HIPC struggle with, motivation and trying to stay involved. When we become Hunjung, it's like we're passionate about it, but then with the HIPC, it's like they're not there yet, so they don't understand our passion compared to like just being a Duan Sin. So, yeah.
I think another challenge that we face as Hinchungs is that we ourselves start losing that motivation. Like, we'll start off the year like super gung-ho, like we have an agenda going on, but then we end up kind of just losing our motivation, like whether it be, halfway through the year or even the first month of the year. And it's just us trying to be like motivational for ourselves to do our own job, add on like the motivation to motivate Kak Am to go. It's pretty stressful for us, and it drains a lot of our energy that many of us do not have, and that also hinders our ability to continue to be a Hunchung.
I guess for a good Hunchung, it's a challenge and a blessing, but just being a good Hunchung is that, because you do experience like different ideas, different point of views, but at the same time you don't always get your ideas out there, because of course there's going to be clash of heads all the time.
Okay, so let's end this off with a prayer. In the name of the Father, Son, and Spirit. Amen. Father, please give us the strength, the courage, the wisdom to be a Hunchung that we can be proud of, that the kids can be proud of, that you can be proud of us. Please lead the way to our faith. Please lead the way for our kids' faith, and please continue watching over us. Amen.
Amen.